Good day or good evening, Kaiju fans. It's Thomas here, and today we have a pretty cool box day, and this time it is the X plus 25 centimeter Singular Point Ultima Godzilla. And I already went and took him out of the box. He comes in the standard brown shipper, and you know what, since I already have the box set aside here, a quick glance at the box, and as you can see, there's that yellow sticker indicating that it is the Ric version. And this one is the light up. I know some folks wish there was less light ups and more extra Ric extras, as in a little accessory or something like that. But hopefully in this case, this light up will actually look good. I did see one person get this earlier and they showed the picture of the light up and it looked good to me. So I will find out in just a moment here. Standard box. This figure here was tied in there with the traditional those little twisty tie things, and I know some figures in the past they've actually had them put in without it, but in this case they actually went back to the old school. So that is the art box. Pretty standard fare, and my first impression of this figure is that this thing has a massive tail. It's a little bit shorter, as others have indicated. It's on the smaller side, so I guess there was some shrinkage when they got this made, but the tail is pretty awesome. You know, one thing I noticed right away also is that there is a ton of dry brushing on this one. So it is not your standard just basic charcoal bland figure. There's a ton of detail that pops on this particular figure. And although I wasn't a great fan of the show, and that's putting it mildly, I did find this version of Godzilla pretty interesting. Has some shades of Shin Godzilla as well. It had a lot of those pink, and like those pink colors and smoke and things like that, red. So it kind of reminded me of Shin Godzilla. But Ultima definitely has other things going on with this guy too. And you know, I'm sure you guys will probably be able to explain a little bit better than me. But my first impression is that he looks very cool. And man, it took a while, right guys? It took a while for this guy to come, but they're going to be popping up everywhere. So let's get some close-ups of this pretty cool figure, and I'll give you some comparisons right after that. And let's do that right now. Okay, for our first comparison, we have a X Plus 2019 Kong, and this is the 25 centimeter Ric version. And I think my lights are a little bit too bright, so let's go ahead and cut one of them off now. There you go. You guys can see the light up a little better now. It's too bad the Ultima is a little bit short. I would have loved to have this guy scaled with Kong. I suppose if you stand them back a little bit, it gives you the illusion that they scale. For comparison number 2, we have a X Plus 2019 Godzilla. This is the Ric version, and it is also a light up. Let's hit that light off again. There you go. They are pretty comparable. And I would say in this case, both light ups are equally a plus to the figures. You know what? Let's do one with even less lighting. There you go. And for our next comparison, I brought out a CCP Hedorah figure. And this one, you know, I think this one is the Twilight. That's what I want to think. This is one purchase that actually looks better than it originally was advertised. It completely looks different from the original, and I like this one even better. It's got crazy intense metallic colors. For our next comparison, we have a Marmot Gigan figure, standard size, roughly 9 inches tall. That figure is from way back in 2002, but I think it's one of my most favorite Gigan figures. And let's do one with the lights a little bit lower. And for our last comparison, we have a NECA Loot Crate. I believe that's a Reactor Glow Godzilla. And that one is a glow in the dark. Here's a shot of all the figures together. Alright guys, we are back. I hope you guys liked my quick close-ups of this Ultima figure and the various size comparisons. And if I gotta give this figure a basic score, it's gonna get high marks from me. I think the sculpt looks great, and the way that they did their dry brushing on this one, it really shows all the detail. And I do like the light up. I wasn't sure, I was hoping that was the case, but I do like the light up. Here it is once again. I think the semi-translucent dorsal plates look great. I do like the light up in the mouth. And man, it's got so many dorsal plates all the way up, and then it gets smaller and spiky here. It's cool. It kind of, you know, this guy kind of reminds me a little bit of Noranga from Ultraman. A little bit, slightly, maybe I'm wrong. If you guys haven't seen the Singular Point animation or anime, it is all right. You know, I think it's kind of like hit or miss. There's some fans of it and some not so much. I'm kind of a little bit less, but I do appreciate the kaiju, and that is a little bit different. And without the animated show, this guy wouldn't exist. So I do appreciate that. And there's supposed to be a season 2 coming out eventually. So I'm probably gonna check it out, hoping maybe we'll see a little bit more action. But if not, you know, it is what it is. At least we got some Godzilla out there, and we do have a live action Godzilla coming out very soon as well. So I am really excited for that. And that is basically my review of this figure. I think it's a nice addition and something a little bit different than your standard typical Godzilla. It looks, kind of reminds me a little bit of Shin Godzilla too. If you guys haven't seen the animated show, you'll notice it, definitely. So that is it for this review. I am having a free giveaway at 1K subscribers. So if you guys haven't subscribed, please consider doing so, and we can get there a little bit quicker. Please share my YouTube channel, and I have a couple of items that I want to give away, maybe 3, we'll see. I will update you guys as we get closer, and I think that's it. So stay tuned for more. Thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and I'll catch you guys again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.